Peace, love, and light. So we're going to have a little pillow talk. So I've been thinking a lot about my journey and what I've experienced throughout my journey. See, in the past, I did not know my worth. So due to that, I settled. I constantly found myself settling. And the reason why I was settled is because of healing that I needed to be done, that I needed to do. So throughout my journey this year of purging and healing and doing shadow work, I began to discover and understand my worth and my value. I began to learn more about myself and who I am. My accurate natal birth chart really put the icing on the cake. Because then I understood that in the past, I understood that I had the potential to be a megastar. So upon coming into that understanding, it was like a light bulb moment. Having that light bulb moment allowed me to be more confident by being more confident in understanding who I am. I've raised my standards. Due to me knowing my worth. I've always carried myself as though I am autonomous. However, now it's just on a total different level than how I carried myself in the past throughout my life. So now that I've come into this awareness of who I am, based on not just my natal chart, also past life memories and what is owed to me within this particular lifetime, of reclaiming my birthright, and becoming queen. I began to really understand what it is to know my worth. So when I cross paths with people, and I tell them, I am a queen. Many people will get triggered because me saying that I am a queen, it's like, okay, so what does that make me? And a lot of time, the truth hurts. It's like a reality check for many. It's a reality check. But it's like people are triggered because they are unaware of their own worth. So they cannot relate to me when I speak highly of myself. When I say things like, I am autonomous, I am a queen. It triggers. It's almost like it's a reminder. It reminds them of who they're not. On a chessboard, there's only one queen. So I am a threat to many, especially those who are of authority. When it comes to those who are of authority or who are in position of authority, they are triggered not only because it's a reminder of, because I am a reminder of what they're not, but they are triggered because I'm doing everything that they wish they would have done. And I'm young, I'm beautiful, I'm inspiring, I'm highly gifted, multi-talented. And the icing on the cake, I have 8 children. So imagine, also, I own my own business. So imagine how that triggers them. Here you are, a social worker, working in the same job for many years. Being a pawn in someone else's empire. I am a reminder of you are nothing more than a pawn in this game. And that triggers them. So it is to be expected for them to try to prevent my autonomy, to try to stop me on my rise. It's to be expected because everything that I'm doing, you wish that you could do the same. You may own a home and a car, but your home is on someone else's property. You pay taxes monthly on a car that really isn't even yours. Every day you wake up and you go to this job to make yourself feel some sort of superiority over other women. Make yourself feel good and accomplished. Stroke your ego by seeing other people down and helping them stay in that state. I'm talking about the single mothers. And every day you have to live with the fact that you are just a pawn in someone else's empire. And when you met Lilith, well, not when they met Lilith, because they met Lilith at the age of 15. But when Lilith became aware of who she is and her worth, Lilith reminded them of everything that they're not, everything that they wish to be. I'll never forget how they would come to my home this year before my children were taken from me. They would come to my home. My home is always organized. And because they came in the morning was my work hours. And my son would be in his room watching his movies. That was his shit. He loved to watch his movies. So when he's in the room, the door's open, he's watching his movies, I'm working. I set hours every day to work in the morning up until a certain amount of time. And then I spend time with him. We go out in nature. We had our entire day planned. But when they would come in the morning and they would see my son in the room, they tried to make that the scenario. In a meeting, we had a meeting, our last meeting. It was mentioned, every time we come into your home, your son is in a room, and I'm like, yeah, I work in the mornings and my son is in a room watching his movies. He isn't on punishment. He comes out, we talk, we chat, and then he runs back in the room. But they tried to make that a problem. Like that's an issue. Like your son is suffering at home. Meanwhile, they fail to realize I am a mother who is working on an empire. In order for me to do that, I must organize my day a certain way, whereas I work, I spend time with my children, I spend time doing the house chores. It's like everything was organized the way I wanted it to. But because when they came, I did not put on a monkey show like my stepmother does. Every time they come, every time they go to their house, my stepmother puts on a monkey show. I watch this. I've seen this. The house has to be a certain kind of way. The children need to be doing X, Y, and Z when they come. And it's like, I didn't do that. This is what I do. I work my ass off in the morning. My baby is chilling in his room. After we spend time together, we go out in nature. It's lunchtime. We eat together. We listen to music. We dance together. We watch movies together. We meditate together. And after we're done, we will go and pick up the other children from daycare. When they come home, my children love to dance. I love to dance. When they come home, dinner is made, dinner's ready. They eat. We spend time together. We spend a lot of time playing or dancing. It's what they like to do. And I was teaching my young children how to meditate because they show interest in meditating. They want to know, Mom, what are you doing? They actually show interest in meditating. They wanted to meditate. They even tried to make that something negative. So they even tried to make something negative out of that. Oh, she got her children meditating. Okay. And they want to meditate. I don't force my children to do absolutely anything, especially when it comes to spiritual practices. But everything positive that I was doing, they were trying to make it negative. Trying to make it a negative thing. My point is that they saw that I was doing something that they failed to do. How is it you have these children, you are so organized? You own your own business. Your day is organized. Your children are well-mannered because my son, he's well-mannered. And he did not speak to them when they would come here because he didn't fuck with them. He don't fuck with them now. He don't talk to them. He don't like you. Even with him, with them over there with those step parents of mine, he don't fuck with y'all. They don't fuck with y'all. None of my babies fuck with y'all because y'all energy is fucking off. She gets upset. So in a meeting, she spoke about how my son don't talk to her. Bitch, because he don't fucking like you. Your energy is toxic. You a toxic ass bitch. You come here, you smile in my fucking face, you go behind my back, and then you strategize against me on ways that you can make my life much more difficult. It got to the point whereas when I tried to protect my babies, they use it as an opportunity to take them from me. Who does that? Talia Talki, Maya, Simcha, the bitch with the curly hair. I don't know what you call yourself. You will come here and smile in my face and strategize behind my back. Meanwhile, you thought I was a fool. I mirror you. You smile in my face, I smile in your face. I know I don't like you. I know you don't like me, and I know I don't like you. But I will play the game. So I played the game. It was nothing new that you was working against me. I was already aware of that. It is just so sad the way that things turned out because you took it as far as placing my children in the care of the same fucking pedophiles I tried to distance ourselves from. wickedness. Envy and jealousy will cause you to do the most evil and wicked things. And you think you're going to get away with that, Talia Talki, bitch? As it all took place, I already knew, because I knew you were strategizing against me for this entire year. I've just been collecting evidence that you've been working against me. You have nothing on me. In the end, who played the game better? Because you have nothing on me, but I have everything on you. You played yourselves, fools. You played yourself. You set yourself on fire. You paid off the psychiatrist to say that I'm diagnosed with bipolar, even when I provided scientific evidence and facts from high authorized doctors and psychiatrists. I provided those facts and evidence. But those psychiatrists were paid off. You set yourself up. You're going to lose everything. You're going to lose your job. Your marriage is already falling apart. How the fuck do I know that? Your kids don't even like you. Your own children, Atalki, don't even like you. The same situation that you found me in at the age of 15, that's the situation you're going to be left in. You're going to lose everything. You're going to lose your money. You're going to lose your home. You're going to lose your job. You're going to lose your husband and your fucking kids. You're going to lose everything. Because you fucked with the divine feminine, bitch. Jealousy, envy, hate, racism. I'm young, I'm beautiful, and I'm black. Racism. Everything is coming to light. Everything is coming to light. You will receive hard judgment, harsh judgment. You're going to lose everything. Everything. My children are victims of sex trafficking because of envy, racism, hate. You're going to suffer for the rest of your life. So mo it be, and so it is. Ashe.